Well, good morning, beautiful people. It is a very dark and rainy Sunday morning here. and, well, my second brain last night did not want to sleep. The second brain and the first brain is all kind of talking about this and talking about that and sorting this out and sorting that out. So I didn't get much sleep. But it's very early here. It's very cold and dark. But I've still got some ink. And the ink is saying, come play with me. Play with me. So let's do a beautiful inky drawing. So no plans as yet. But there's a beautiful white piece of paper there that is just begging to be drawn on. And I think it's a beautiful day just to draw. So, if you want to come and spend some time with me, let's do a drawing. Are you ready? Mr. Miro's fighting with his monkey in behind me. Can you see him? That's it. He's got two monkeys there. And it's the love of his life. Well, except for me. I mean, I'm obviously the number one love of his life. But that's like a close second. So, thank you very much. Let's go and do some drawing. Welcome back. How are you? Right. We're going to do a little drawing today. I had to think about something. And I'm doing this on watercolor paper so that I can paint it up later on. And I've done a little bit of a blue, very gentle, rough idea so I can kind of get me started. And I thought I'd do something. Somebody's been asking me to draw family, so I don't know what family. So I thought I would start with I thought I'd do a funny family drawing, since family is kind of like a very difficult word for some people to think of. And I think as you kind of get older, I think family changes quite a bit. But I thought I'd do this. And I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of like I'm going to do it nice and slow and careful today because I want to try and make it into a nice little painting. And yesterday I found it very, very, very difficult to sleep. My second brain would just not shut up. It just would not shut up. And it made me think a lot. And, you know, as I kind of looked across in my kind of deep thought about the world and the universe and everything, and I just saw like Mr. Miro is just like lying there, so peaceful and so happy. And it really made me think, it's like, man, you've got no worries, you know. And I thought, right, I need to do a little drawing of this. So that's what today's thought is. And I'm doing it on some watercolor paper, as I said, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a Christmassy feeling to it, since Christmas is coming in so fast. And I just wanted to do something a little bit silly and a little bit fun, and you know, well, you know, I love silly and fun, you know that. I've put down a blue kind of guide because I want to kind of make this image work. You know, I want to know that there's that there and there's that there and there's that there. So I'll just put down a couple of very, very, very light. You probably can't even see them up there. But it's very, very, very light just to kind of help me. And it was just kind of like looking at him looking so peaceful, you know. He was just lying there sleeping away. And, you know, on the other side of the bed, there's me kind of thinking, well, is the secret to the world 42 or 43? You know, yeah, you know the way your mind starts talking to yourself sometimes, you know. And I thought, it gives me an idea for a drawing. Originally, I was thinking, well, maybe it could be like a Christmas card that I could send out to everybody, but I don't know. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to stuff like that, you know. So, I'm trying to keep it under control today. I'm trying to keep my ink reasonably under control. For those people that say, man, you throw your ink around like crazy. Well, yeah, I do, because I love it. I love ink. I love it to death. I really do. And I hope my Christmas presents are all ink bottle shapes. That's what would make me happy. Cool. Maybe I should kind of thicken that out a little bit so that it's clear that it's a mustache. Right. Now this was one of those midnight thoughts, and you know, when I kind of woke up in the morning, I thought, you know, that would be a really nice little drawing to do. So that's what today's drawing is all about. Family. Family. Like I said, it's one of those kind of requests of drawing family. It's like, well, as usual, as I start to draw, Mr. Miro is out chomping away on his biscuits again. What? I'm sure he times it, you know. I'm sure he does it right. Game's gonna draw right. I'm gonna go and chomp on my biscuits. So I hope this drawing also explains that I don't have to draw in the style that I draw. You know, it's like I can draw in any style that I wish. And part of the beauty of drawing is finding your style, and my style is usually a little bit more wild and funky, you know. But today I'm behaving myself and I'm drawing a very nice little drawing. You know, Mr. Miro was lying there and he was looking so happy, just all tucked up, all warm, and I started to notice that, like, wow, man, you've got everything. You know, you got like you got all your little biscuits and you got all your little treats and you got everything you would need. And it's like, what have I got? And it kind of made me a little bit jealous. It was like, man, you know, maybe it's like his life is like an easier one. It's like you don't have to go shopping, Mr. Miro. You don't have to do the all the cooking and everything. And I was kind of got a little bit jealous of him, thinking, wow, wouldn't it be beautiful just to be a dog for a day, you know? And he's got his little panda bear there. That's his little panda. The little panda is actually a toy of the panda that I made. Remember my Little China Panda Bear books? And there he is, tucked in there with his little teddy bear thing to keep him happy and keep him warm, keep him feeling loved. So, what would your family portrait be? What would your family drawing be? I can't remember who asked me to do the drawing, the family. But I think it's quite a lovely idea. And that's the bed. Oh, can you see what's going on? And my blanket's got like lots of red and white spots on the lovely blanket. So I would draw my blanket as a real thing, so you can see. And this is the bedside table. And I'm going to draw a little cup with some water in it. And next to it, one little box with meds written on it. That's my bedside table. And I'm doing a speed one today as well over on the other camera over there, so that you can kind of see a kind of speeded up version for the people that like to see the faster version of these videos. But for those people that are just regular speed, that's us there. Can you see with those paintbrushes in the way? There you go. There it is. And I'm drawing the pillow there behind me. Cool. Can you see what's happening? And it's Mr. Miro's pillow. Let's do some stars on this pillow. Because it's all like, I'm trying to make this side look really like super pretty, you know. And my side all kind of forgotten about. I guess you do kind of treat your dog better than you treat yourself sometimes, you know. I mean, sometimes I cook him all like a special dinner of, like, I cook up liver for him and heart. He loves heart as well. So I cook him lots of like real dinners. Real meat dinners. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it? Doesn't he look comfortable? He's definitely treated like a bit of a king in my house. When people come to my house and they bring like biscuits, it's usually dog biscuits, you know? It's like, whoa, whoa, where's my biscuits, you know? Very cool. Doesn't he look so happy? Doesn't he look so comfy in his bed? That's the bed post at the back. Very cool. Does he look? He looks really, really comfortable, doesn't he? Lovely. Very nice. It's the big. That's the wooden bed post at the back. Oh, I'm really pleased with this. Now the idea was to have one of those kind of knitted, not knitted, but they've done it with like stitch. They do those kind of words. What's that called? Is it called embroidery? Well, whatever it is, it's kind of like cross stitch. Is it called cross stitch? Maybe it's called cross stitch. Maybe that's what it is. It's called cross stitch. F-I-L-Y. Let's hope I spell it right now. Family. Cool. Get a nice lumpy frame around it. Let's do some more of these spots, these white spots on my red blanket. Nib's starting to bend a little bit. What do you think? How many of you are going to be cuddled up with your dog this Christmas, huh? Or cat? Might be a cat. What have you got? You got a dog or a cat? Mine is a Chinese crested, hairless dog. And this year is the first time I've seen him grow like a little winter coat. Very strange.
Usually I've never seen him with hair, and all of a sudden this year it starts to pop up all over the place. Almost looks like a completely different dog. Here we are. That's a lovely blanket. Now we've got to draw his bedside table. It's getting very cold now as it's coming up towards Christmas. What are all your Christmas plans? What are you guys doing for Christmas? Who's doing the craziest thing for Christmas? Christmas is going to be me and Mr. Miro, I think. I think me and Mr. Miro can eat a whole turkey together, I think. His drink's got a little straw in it, look at that. And then next to it, it's got a big packet of biscuits, of course. Well, they can't be chocolate chip because chocolate dogs aren't allowed chocolate, so it's probably. Oh no! Shouldn't have drawn that line first, should I? Do a big box of sweets there, and some more biscuits on top. And we give him a big slice of cake here, just to show how pampered he is. He's a bit of a pampered pooch, that's for sure. Nobody to pamper me. Let's draw a big box of biscuits there. Must be quite good to be a dog after all. Everybody constantly looking after you and buying you nice biscuits, and I'm definitely jealous of all the biscuits he gets, that's for sure. Right, I have to fix that. You can see all the luxury that he has on his side. He's got all the pillows, he's got all the cuddly toys, he's got all the biscuits. Nah. Ah, it's a dog's life, that's what they say, isn't it? Very, very, very lovely. Now, I don't have stripy wallpaper in my bedroom, but I thought it would be a lovely contrast there with the spotty blanket. Lovely. Mr. Miro is a luxury little pooch. Look at him. Lovely. So it's a very different drawing for you today, isn't it? Very different style. All clean and crisp. Beautiful. I'm even going to write my name nice and neat and tidy for you. Nice and neat. And when it all dries down, then maybe we'll put some colour on it. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Would you like that? Would you like me to paint this one up? Beautiful. So, so there's your drawing for today. Isn't that cool? That was me and Mr. Miro at like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. With my two brains talking. Right, so give me 5 minutes for this to dry and then we'll come back. Okay, hang on there. Okay, we're going on to the second part of this lovely drawing, and it's going to be the painting part. Now that's the freaky nervous part that everybody gets worried about. But what? We're not worried. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to start with this beautiful red. Because I've got a beautiful red blanket. So I'm going to paint around all the little spots. Now that's going to be a bit tricky painting around all the spots, but it's a lovely, very relaxing thing to do, you know, to do something like painting a blanket or something like that. It's very relaxing. And you don't have to be too perfect about it, because I think sometimes when you're too perfect, it kind of becomes a little bit boring, I think. So just paint as you feel. And that's my blanket. This is like it's quite a Christmassy feel blanket, but I've probably got it in the middle of the year. And it's just so beautiful. It's just like red and white spots. It's like beautiful. And it comes with like red and white spots and pillowcases and everything like that. So it's really quite lovely. Now if I had been a little bit more thoughtful, I could have painted the whole blanket and then gone through and done white spots on it. But I wanted to have this loose feel to the painting. I wanted to feel like it's quite loose, you know? And I always feel that's quite a pretty way to use watercolors. Just like not everything is painted so perfectly. It's got a lovely natural kind of flow to it almost. And that's Mr. Miro's side now. I don't know, he seems to have more spots than me. Oh my god, he's even got more spots on the blanket than me. Terrible, terrible. Really, that dog's life is a beautiful thing. Or am I just getting sensitive here? Does he really have more spots on his side of the blanket? Or is it just my second or third brain starting to play tricks on me? And sometimes they do, you know. You start listening to the other bits, starts to go a little bit crazy. That's it, we're almost done with the blanket now. Painting all around the little circles. And that feels lovely. Very relaxing. So this is the portrait of last night. The portrait of last night. Well, that's probably not the best title for it, but when two brains talk too much, maybe it's more like it. Surely you got nights like that when it just keeps talking to you and talking to you, and you know you just can't do anything. It's just like talking, talking, talking. We should do that tomorrow. Oh, make sure you do that. Make sure you've done that. Did you do that this week? Oh, yeah. Like one of those type of nights, you know. And they're not good nights because you don't get much sleep. Just trying to put a little bit of a darker run underneath the trim. Lovely. Let's see if I can find a nice brown. That's a nice brown. Is that nice? Let's just test it on a piece of paper. Still looks very red. Let's try and go with some of the oranges instead and see if the oranges are a little bit, because I don't want the red and the orange to kind of clash. Let's go up one more. That still looks very red to my mind. Alright, orange it is. Yes. Orange it is. We are going orange. We're going to do some orange on the wood. Oh, that's nice. Yes. That gives us a lovely kind of wooden feeling to it. Lovely. Get some of that orange back in there. And this is going to have a whole speed version for this one. So you'll be able to watch the whole thing from a different angle in like speed time. So you have to tell me how these videos, because these are all new. All my videos are new. The whole video channel basically is new. I would love to know how you're feeling about it, and if there's anything you would like me to do more of or less of, or because I'd love to get some feedback from about how the channel is doing, because yeah, it's sometimes a bit weird. You're kind of sitting here talking to yourself for like, you know, an hour a day of just constant like talk, and it's very difficult to know if you're doing the right thing or not. I feel good about this channel. I feel good that it's a very lovely kind of relaxed feeling to it. I love that. So I'm very pleased with my channel so far. And I've started to do all the little indent tags as well that you're kind of scrolling down. I've redone all those too. So hopefully they're a little bit more entertaining. I hope they're a little bit more interesting to look at. It's always nice to get comments from people, and they kind of give you a guide of how are you doing? How are you doing? How are your videos? Because the numbers don't really help, you know. Sometimes you see the numbers and you're like, yes, you're doing amazingly well, and then the next time you get the numbers, it's like, what's happened? You know, I'm like, can't keep thinking like that. So I usually take it from the people. It's like, if the people tell me something, or people say don't do that, or I don't like when you do this, or please do more of that, I love that. That's what you look at. Look, that is his monkey. People ask me about what monkey, what monkey. That is Mr. Miro's monkey. Let me show you. Look at his poor face. And he's here. That is his monkey. And he loves his monkey. He loves it so much. It was bought as a present, and then all the other toys I bought after that, he didn't seem to like that. He always went back to the monkey. So now he's got like 3 of them. Different colours. Insane, really. Right. Get some. Yeah. And now he loves the monkey because it's got these long arms and legs, and as he's throwing it around, it's like it's fighting with him. So he loves it. Lovely. And that's me. With a little bit kind of grey around my eyes. That's true. That's very true. That's how my eyes felt last night. And that's my old pillow. You see all his lovely new pillows. Give me a little bit of a A little bit of a red nose. That's my red nose and my big red cheeks. So we're going to get a nice colour from Mr. Miro. Giving him a nice kind of orangey colour. So I need a dark colour there for my hat. That's me wearing my hat in bed. Because I wear my hat in bed, keeps all my thoughts in, you see. Doesn't make things like disappear or anything like that, which is really important. That's a green pillow. Green pillow with stars on it. Lovely. We got blue. A nice blue for that pillow. A nice one for that pillow. Let's get another green there. Lovely. Alright, let's see if I can paint family now. Cool. And then get some yellow. We need some yellow. Very nice. Cake. That's the wallpaper. So, here we have a lovely painting. Let's give him a blue nose. I just need a little bit more of that orange because I forgot to paint the inside of his ear and I forgot to paint his little arms. Lovely. So there's a fun drawing for you today. Fun drawing with some little sprinkle of colour on there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my documentation of last night in bed. If you did, tell me. Send me a message or whatever. But that's today's drawing. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. I had great fun. And that's what it's about. So, come back again soon. See you soon. Bye-bye.